Well, I have the mixer. I have a 24-channel mixer, and I don't mix in the box. I do like a quasi, like a little hybrid thing where I do some stems and individual outputs into the Tonelux mixer and EQ things. Of course, with the Tonelux and with all the other gear that I have, process things, and then sum it all through the Tonelux. And it sounds better to me than summing in the box. It's like you get depth, you get width, you get height, and it just feels better to me. And again, it's like I can reach over there and turn knobs instead of having to do the controller business. And I used it a bunch on the Chili Peppers record to submix things. Because on some tracks, some songs I had like 72 tracks of stuff, and it just was too big for my console. But in terms of the future of it, I mean, my wish, my dream studio right now, my realistic dream studio, I should say, is a Tonelux console. Because it's like, you buy a Neve, you buy an SSL, you can't put that in your house. I mean, you could, but then you need to bring another 100 amp service in, and you need a separate machine room and more air conditioning and maintenance and all that sort of crap. Whereas, I can have a 32 input plus 24 aux return Tonelux console in a space this big. It's like I can reach everything without having to move, and that to me is like. And I can have my keyboard, my Clarity keyboard in the middle, and maybe a fader controller, and whatever else I want to have right in the middle, and then my faders, my Tonelux faders at each hand, and just have like a great little, at that point I'll have enough inputs that I can mix like on a real console. I'll have 32 faders and a bunch of aux returns if I have to sum stuff within Pro Tools, and it can go in my garage,
Yeah.
So that would be. I just think that's kind of the future of things, just to be able to do things in a manner in which I consider to be superior to mixing the box, which is mixing on a real console, and with faders that I can put my hands on and feel and vibe on, and but at the same time have something that's cost effective and just user friendly.
Well, aside from the mixing, you talked about having a Tonelux console. Would you be happy having just Tonelux preamps? Because it's pretty popular these days to have racks full of outboard stuff with all kinds of different preamp flavors in there, and people have specific tastes as to what sounds good on what kind of sources. Where do you stand on that kind of?
No, I think you gotta have the right flavor for the right part, and Tonelux preamps sound awesome. I love them. I use them. It's like the only thing I'll use on snare drum now, and at the moment I only have 4, and I'm waiting. I think I'll have 8 or 12 by the time I get them all together. And so I think for studio stuff you gotta have different palettes. So I have a bunch of Chandler stuff. I have some old API stuff. I think for mic pre's that's about it. But eventually I'll get into some Neves and different flavors. But I like to have stuff that other people don't necessarily have. I mean, the APIs I have are weird ones with different transformers, and I have some Melcors and 212s, and the Chandler TG2 is phenomenal sounding. So. But right tool for the right job, just like anything else. And I mean, the cool thing about the Tonelux is that tilt circuit that I use all the time. I mean, put a 57 on a snare, you're going to have to add some top end to it. Add a couple dBs of tilt, and you're done. You don't need any EQ anymore. So
I'm curious. Do you ever tilt to the left?
I haven't yet.
Okay. So the Chili Peppers obviously.